Let me explain the article and review here, Wicked Problems in Sustainable Agriculture and Food Security, the Transforum Experience, International Food and Agribusiness Management Review, Volume 15, Special Issue B, 2012, authored by Henk C. van Lichtenstein and Rudy Rabinj. The purpose of this article was to discover ways in managing the underlying nature of wicked problems that exist within the agriculture network and supply chain, which directly affect food security. Options were sought to improve the sustainable development through innovations, visions, inventions and governance towards an industry transition. Note being, research was conducted over a 6-year period in the Netherlands. The goal in aiming to improve and develop sustainable agricultural networks and supply chains was done through leveraging of previous learnings in addressing wicked problems. Public and private firms combined to create a research entity referred to as Transforum. This enabled the sharing of visions and knowledge, whilst also working towards strengthening competitive advantage for the host firms. This also provided legitimacy and potential renewal of social contracts for the private firms that were involved in the research. An interesting extract from the report, quote, "Though innovations themselves are necessary, they are not sufficient for complex innovations where wickedness is involved, since entrepreneurial drive, skills and know-how, and institutional and societal contexts are equally relevant," unquote. This partners with the entrepreneurial mindset. It encourages creation through innovation. The subject article's main focus was addressing wicked problems that exist in the network of the supply chain, agriculture and food security. The report demonstrated a collaboration of inductive and deductive theories used to measure and combine findings to address these wicked problems. The nature of wicked problems wasn't advised. However, we know wicked problems aren't able to be solved in a traditional manner, such as via a formula or set procedures. These processes do not remedy wicked problems. New approaches and social innovation are required to remedy wicked problems. The shared partnership created enabled the distribution of ideas, learnings and strategies, enabling new options in addressing wicked problems that are presented. Research outcomes resulted in the creation of more than 30 values that were translated and adopted within the agricultural network and supply chains. These remedies were provided to market for firms to apply to their business model. Similar to the Week 2 readings, Integrative Thinking 3 Ways, Creative Resolutions to Wicked Problems, Jennifer Reel and Roger Martin, whereby Dr. Victoria Hale identified pharmaceutical firms had sunk costs associated with research and development of drugs that didn't achieve their objective. Dr. Hale used logical deductive process to understand the results and applied inductive theory to reverse engineer how these drugs could help society. Dr. Hale demonstrated an entrepreneurial mindset, thinking laterally in resolving wicked health problems, whilst potentially adding value to the pharmaceutical company by creating a corporate social responsibility element, a possible creation of another wicked problem in itself. While I find interesting with the collaboration of deductive and inductive theories arriving to a conclusion, the application of extracting known outcomes, then the application of how to develop the next phase of the process. Essentially, how the outcome of the phase was known via deductive research, Transforum took the next step by starting with the end objective. Transforum were able to enhance and manipulate their findings to develop a new process to increase sustainability amongst the agricultural network and its supply chains. I also found the alignment of private and public firms as a new concept. The sharing of knowledge to work towards a common goal, improving sustainability in agricultural networks and the supply chains, is a demonstration how shared knowledge is able to promote innovative practices whilst employing an entrepreneurial mindset, that being collaboration of ideas and knowledge. I found the report was silent on what wicked problems were presented and also the outcomes post integration of the values. Was the research conducted for job creation? An increase in efficiencies, production or profits for the firms that are involved in the research? There was no reference to potential capture theory over the public firms. What was the real motivation behind improving sustainability of agriculture networks and supply chains? I feel greater insight into the independence of the partnership And identifying at least one specific wicked problem would enhance the credibility, identifying the independence of the parties involved. Further, knowing what a wicked problem was being addressed, targeted, would add depth to enable the reader to identify potential new wicked problems that could result from the solutions of the values implemented. Thank you.